Hi guys, welcome back to the video. This week's video was up in Ingleton, up in North Yorkshire, and it was a collaboration with Tom O'Neill. Unfortunately, my camera suffered technical issues when I first started filming, so I had no sound when I first started filming this this clip when I'm introducing Tom O'Neill to the actual video. We spent a good part of the day walking around Ingleton trails, taking photographs of the waterfalls. As you'll see, the audio does actually get better after this little clip, and I lose it again partway through the video, in which I will be doing another voiceover for, which is a real shame because I don't really like starting videos from inside the office like this. So yeah, hope you enjoy the video. Great day spent with Tom, and yeah, hope the sound issues don't cause too much of a problem. So enjoy the video. Okay, so we're still making our way up to the first waterfall, but the photo opportunities are endless, absolutely endless. I've never seen anything like this before, ever. So it's quite an eye-opener. I think the water is up a bit further than what it would normally be, but this place is gorgeous, absolutely beautiful. I highly recommend you give it a go. Okay, so we've made it up to the first waterfall, Pecker Falls this one's called. And it's raging, absolutely raging. We're stood on a viewing platform back a little way from it. There's another bridge further up that we're going to make our way up to, and it's just blown my mind, to be honest. I've never seen nothing like this ever, apart from when I was in Canada a few years ago, but absolutely stunning. So we're going to make our way up there now and have a closer look. So we made it up to the top of this first waterfall, and hopefully that the microphone is going to do the sound of this waterfall justice. It is thundering over the top, and you can see just over my shoulder there where the waterfalls disappear up into the hills, and that's where we're making our way next. This is stunningly phenomenal. Okay, I can't wait to see more. So we've made it through to the second waterfall now. Hauntin Force, I think this one's called. I'll put the name on the bottom of the screen. Because of all the rain that we've had, it's flowing, it's really coming over the top, and like a raging torrent. Compositions are everywhere. So it's just a case of where to start, really. I would like to see if I could get down lower, somewhere into the stream, but it is flowing rather quickly. So we'll have to just see what I can do. I'm not really sure. I'd have to get some of these rocks and that in the foreground. And there's one in particular that I'm watching with the water coming over the front edge of it. It's quite nice. It would make for a beautiful foreground interest. So I'll have to see if I can get down to it. I'm not really sure. It looks quite deep and quite rapid. So there we go. Come down to the bank, try and get a bit closer to this flowing water, but I'm being really careful. It's really teeming it through. The sun's just gone behind a cloud, so I'm waiting for that to come back out again before I take the shot. I'm bracketing this shot actually. The first is half a second, so I'm bracketing. I'm using the polarizer to take the shine off the water, and I'm using this flow of the water to give me a leading line. The actual, here comes the sun now. The actual waterfall itself is in the background. I've got all these rocks and all this grass area in the foreground. I'm also doing F22 for half a second. And I think that's just giving just enough flow in the water. The sun's coming out now. I didn't expect this sort of weather today. But what a location, what a location. I would love to get into the actual river itself, but yes. You can see for yourself, it's absolutely raging, so there's got no chance. And I'm perched on the edge here, but I'm more than happy with that. Let me know what you think. Just waiting for Tom to finish what he's doing. I've spotted a little bit just there where the water's coming over the rock, and I can see further up the stream. So that's what I'm going to try and get to along these rocks that are here now. It is absolutely raging forward. I'm trying to get a look further up the stream under this tree. Right, here we go. Okay, so this was the second clip where I lost audio for whatever reason. I really don't know why, but you just see me sat here on the edge of the rocks explaining the composition about having the trees frame the photograph and how I'm right on the edge, really close to the river. I come down to this point so that I could get a good view up the stream to get a different shot to Tom, and just unfortunate, but these things happen. Okay, so we've made our way up the River Twiz so far, and we're heading across the top, looking at over some stunning views towards the top of, or to the River Doe, and working our way down that one to see a couple more waterfalls. I think the last one that we saw was the biggest one of the four, but still, with the amount of rain that we've had, I'm pretty sure the next two, or the next few, I think there's more than two, will be more than spectacular. So let's go and find them. Come over the brow of the hill, and we've sort of been greeted with a scene of some lovely mountains, I suppose they are, really. Not used to seeing those. They've got a lovely white cap over the top. So I've got me 16 to 35 on, so I've tried to capture as much of it as I possibly can. I was going to do a long exposure, but as you can probably tell, the wind is blowing a gale up here. So we're about to descend back down to start the top, to start the walk down the River Doe, down for the waterfalls. But it was just a shot that I just had to stop and get. So hopefully it's come out okay. So this is the first waterfall. I don't know the name, I'll put the name up on the screen, I'll put it down below here. It's raging again. All these are going to be absolutely steaming. Absolutely raging waterfall because of the amount of water and the amount of rain that we've had. Composition I've got is got the three little, what would normally be spouts, then in the bottom right hand corner. I put the 0.3 Pro Glass on just to slow it down as much as I can. That's giving me an 1/8 of a second f22. I can put a 10 stop on, but it's just too slow, I feel. I've taken a shot with it, but I think it's too slow. So I've taken it off and put the 3 stop on, Pro Glass. I've got the polarizer on, taking the glare off. I think it's worked out okay. So I'll stick it up, you let me know. Taking this shot looking straight at it, looking straight at the middle of the gorge, and I've got the water coming off this bottom waterfall, fanning out, coming from both corners of the frame. Let's not look at that screen. And yeah, I think it makes a really nice shot. I bracketed the shot again. ISO 50, can't remember the settings. I'll put the settings up on the screen, but I think it makes for a really nice shot. Seems even the little waterfalls have got a bit more water around them today, so I
I think this is my last shot from Ingleton. We're going to go down to the car park and assess the situation with time, because I'm a bit strapped for time today. I've got to be back in Lancaster for 3:30, so it's a bit tight for time. So we might be going to another waterfall. We'll assess from down there and I'll let you know. Okay, so Tom's brought me to a waterfall that he found a little while ago, and it's gorgeous. I don't know how bloody hell he found it, to be honest, but you can see it in the background there behind me. And again, because of all the rain, it's just flowing over at a tremendous rate. So I've taken Tom's actually in the rocks over there somewhere, sort of getting different shots of it. But I've come up on this little bridge, looking directly at it. There's a few twigs and what have you around from the trees, but I don't think it'll affect the image too much. I think it's a really nice shot. I got it at 1/8 of a second f9. I'm using a polarizer to take that glare off the water, and it's cutting through it, and you can see all the stones below it. It's making for a really, really nice image. I'm using the 0.3 Pro Glass on the front as well, just to give me that slower shutter speed of about 1/8 of a second, and it's I think it's just making it the perfect shutter speed. I think any longer than that, it's going to just make it like a big mush. So, I'm lost for words. The actual scenery around here, you can probably see behind me the snow up on the hills. The scenery that we've come through to get to this location is just beyond belief. It's like nothing I've seen before. I've travelled sort of quite a bit, not loads and loads, but I've been to various different places, but I've never seen anything quite like this. So you rest assured I will be back at some point. This is absolutely stunning. So I'll take a couple more shots of this, and I think there's another one just up the hill that he's going to take me to. We're going to go up there and I'll sign off from there. Okay, so Tom's brought me to these waterfalls. The lower one is lovely, but this one is just something else. Got the light coming through a couple of the trees at the top there at the moment. I've set up the composition with this tree in front of it, and I've got a few rocks, and the water is swirling around the rocks and going off down to my side here. I'm using that as my leading line. The waterfall itself is set in the background. And again, it's raging, it's just creating this mist, and the light is just catching that mist at the moment as the sun's coming out. I'm hoping that I've actually got that. I'm not sure whether I have or not, but I'm taking a few various shots at different shutter speeds, and I'm about f9 of a 1/6 of a second at ISO 50, and I was going to change up the composition, have a play about with this, with the view that I've got, and see what I can come up with. But yeah, epic. Okay, so we've just been along and taken some photographs of up close to the waterfall up there. It's a bit of a treacherous walk along the rocks, but we got there so slowly but surely just to get up close to it. Truly epic place, and I can only thank Tom for bringing me to these places today. Really, really fabulous places. temperature's dropping. It is starting to freeze a little bit. I'm from down south, I ain't used to this sort of temperature. So I'm gonna sign off the video now and leave it at that. So thanks to ever so much to Tom for bringing me to a couple of secret, what I call secret waterfalls. Very much appreciated, mate.
It's been a pleasure, mate.
Really appreciate your company today. Thanks ever so much. And
next time.
yeah, definitely, hopefully many more of them. So I'm going to sign off the video there. Thanks ever so much for watching. If you've liked it, give it a share, give it a thumbs up, and next time I'll probably see you from a warmer south. I'll see you soon.